Alright everyone, welcome back. This is the second video in the series where I play through every game in the Halo franchise. We are back on Halo Reach again. We are gonna play the second mission. Come on now. Okay, Yep, so back on Halo Reach, and we are going to be doing Oni Sword Base. We'll be doing it on Heroic, the same two skulls, and everything. Alright, so let's get started.
Advised Kilo 3-3 and Kilo 3-4, your current LZ is too hot. Roger that. Dot, stand by to receive and respond.
Yes, Commander. Coordinates received. Initiate immediate course correction. The Office of Naval Intelligence Sword Base is presently under siege from a Corvette-class Covenant vessel. Due to the sensitive nature of this facility, use of orbital rounds has been, for the moment, prohibited. Regrettably, my efforts to obtain relevant data on enemy forces have been unsuccessful. However, current defensive forces are insufficient. ONI has requested Team Noble's direct intervention to help secure Sword Base.
Alright, people. We're stuck with that ship for the time being. Let's focus on the hostile infantry. Give those troopers a hand. Cat 6, you're out here. George, Emil, you're next. Get prepped.
Let's move, Lieutenant.
Cat 6, push back the attack on Sword Base. Find out what we're dealing with.
Roger that. Bring a strike team.
Let's see if we can get this one recorded without any issues. I think every time I record, I always have to do it twice. Because I forget to do a little test record before recording the whole gameplay. The recording software I'm using is being weird. I'm using the built-in stuff from NVIDIA and starting to regret it. I know there's a sniper over here in the corner, but spoiler alert, I completely suck at using a sniper, so I'm just not even gonna go there. I lied, I'm gonna go there, at least for him. Nope. Yep, and see, this is why I don't lose one. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty good with the DMR and like the battle rifle and stuff like that, but give me a sniper rifle and I just cannot use it.
Limited, but we'll prioritize whatever you need, ma'am.
3 Echo 5-7, headed back to base. We've got enemy tangles on our 6. How copy? That's gonna be trouble.
Look out, Noble.
So let's not get killed. That would be ideal. Of course. I shouldn't have said anything.
prioritize whatever you need, ma'am.
3 Echo 5-7, headed back to base. We've got enemy tangles on our 6. How copy?
Watch out for that rain! Move!
Okay. Alright, the first time I recorded this, I didn't die
Understood, but we'll prioritize
through this
whatever you
little
need, ma'am.
part once. But that's all.
3 Echo 5-7, headed back to base. We've got enemy tangles on our 6. How copy?
Alright, you wanna dance? Alright, so little trick on Halo Reach. If you hop in the turret, the driver hops out. Then you still have a perfectly new Wraith. Hurry up, get in.
Inbound with transport 6.
Swear I'm gonna leave. Okay. Oh, that was a nice view. I've never. Alright. Okay, anyway.
The old Farragut station has its own comms array. That should bring us back online with command. Airview base has an anti-air battery that will clear the skies.
AA gun is to the west, from the left. Let's roll.
Come on, Cat. You have a gun too. Alright. So I got the chance to play Infinite over the weekend, and I'm sure
Hope that comms array
I'm
has
sure
a
you
working
guys
generator.
have seen gameplay of it and stuff
Let's search the area
from
for
some of the
generator
other
6.
Halo YouTubers and stuff.
Revenant incoming.
And I'm not really a Halo YouTuber. I'm just a guy recording video games. But anyway, so I got a chance to play it, and I gotta say it wasn't bad. It definitely, alright, it definitely feels like a 343 game. For as much emphasis as they put on like Reach and Halo CE, to me it still feels just like a 343 game. It doesn't feel like either of those.
Okay, generator is up and running. Find that
And I know it's
comms
not
array.
really supposed to, but they just took so much, or they put such an emphasis on Reach and customization and stuff like that, and it just, like I said, it plays like a 343 game, which isn't bad, but I just don't necessarily like the way their games play. I think for making such an emphasis on it being, you know, like taking inspiration from Reach and CE and stuff, to me it just doesn't feel like that at all. It feels like they took some of the armor and stuff from Reach and just threw it in the new game. Granted, I haven't played it, so that's just, I haven't played a full version, so that's just
Comms array up
how I
and
feel
running.
right now, but yeah.
Now let's head for Airview base and get that AA gun online.
Spartans,
Like
this
I
is
said,
Sword Control.
I just
Thought you
hope
could use
that
some mobile firepower.
the game they put out is enjoyable, and when it releases completely, especially since they've had so long to work on it. I think
More tangos.
if it didn't release content complete, a lot of people would be upset and disappointed. So I hope for 343's sake they have a good launch, and we're gonna ignore the fact that I totally just missed that. But yeah, that's what I feel about it. I hope they have a good launch. I think a lot of people will tear into them if it launches without some game modes and stuff, or if it's only multiplayer or only campaign or something like that. I think a lot of people will be very upset. So I think some of the, you know, super hardcore Halo fans get a little overly sensitive to the games and how 343 is doing it. I think we should cut them some slack. I mean, they're new.
What's the ETA on that AA gun?
They're still relatively new. They've only made 2 games. And when you're trying to live up to someone like Bungie and the legacy they created, you know, we can't expect them to just pick up the controls or whatever and know exactly what they're doing. So I think we just need to be a little patient with them, you know, and hopefully they can just make a fun, enjoyable game, because at the end of the day, that's all that's important. And you know, you gotta be grateful to them in some sense, because if it was up to Bungie, Halo would have been done after Halo Reach. I mean, technically it would have been over after Halo 3, but you get what I'm saying. So I'm grateful to 343 for continuing the series, and I think that goes unnoticed, I guess, a lot. I don't think enough people, you know, think of that, you know. So, but anyway, that's enough of ranting about the greater Halo community. But as long as, you know, it's got a good story, you know, good gameplay and stuff like that, I think we should just, you know, call it good and not pick out all the little flaws, or they should have done this or they should have done that, you know. I think at that point we're just nitpicking them.
Moving into position. Attack, 6. Get here quick.
So I've seen a lot of videos of people just picking apart every little thing, and that's not doing anything for anybody. You're just, you know, nitpicking.
Good work, Spartans. Return to Sword Base. The rest of your team is inbound, imminent.
I need to pay more attention to what's going on the screen and not on my phone before I die. Okay. But back to Infinite. I had planned on recording it, but the invite I got was for Xbox and not PC, so I didn't know how I was going to get off the Xbox, so I just didn't even bother trying, especially when I knew there would be a ton of other Halo YouTubers and stuff like that posting content on it, so I just decided I would just let them have this one. but I am hoping that this little series runs up. Like, I hope that I can go right into Halo Infinite when it gets released. I think that'd be super cool. So that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping everything lines up well. Yeah. Okay, anyway. I'm hoping everything lines up well so that we can go straight from whatever the last game is to Infinite. Because speaking of, I have to find a way, I have to figure out how I'm going to record Halo 5, because that is not on PC. So, gotta figure out how I'm going to do that one, but... to be honest, I don't even want to record Halo 5. It's my least favorite in the franchise. It's my least favorite in the franchise, and I just feel like Halo 5 story was really unnecessary. I don't feel like they really added anything.
You have to go through the security.
Or at least they didn't lead up to the whole Cortana thing very well. You know, I'm a pretty, like, I'm a Halo fan, you know, I've listened to the books, and I've, you know, I've played all the games and stuff like that, but they brought up a lot of, you know, the stuff with the Guardians. That's all, like, deep lore stuff that I had no idea about, so I think they should have, kept things a little more surface level. Yeah, so that's my thoughts on Halo 5. I think it was unnecessary. I think it was unnecessary. They didn't lead into the story very well. Jumping from Halo 4 to 5 was kind of jarring, honestly. It just the setup just wasn't there for me. So I'm hoping, that being said, I'm hoping they do a better job for Infinite. I hope the story ties together really well, and I just hope it's a good game overall. Okay, maybe I should stop talking and pay attention.
Gorman's gonna rip this place apart. What's the situation, Noble?
Can't do this on my own. Need another Spartan up here. 6, get to the top floor and assist the meal.
I need some more ammo or something. That was close. Man, I need some ammo. Or a grenade. A grenade would be great right now.
Push! Open them up!
This is just going swimmingly. I don't know why I threw that.
Commander, this base won't survive another salvo from that Corvette. Kill those Banshees.
Upstairs, Lieutenant. We need those long swords in the air.
Pick your own target.
Noble team, long swords are inbound
No
and ready
one
to
would
push.
know.
Orbital defense is standing by to take the shot.
Beautiful, ain't it? Someone should take a picture. Nice work, by the way.
I aim to please.
5, 6. Get down to the science wing. Dr. Halsey wants a debrief and command saying we're all hers.
Repeat? Sounded like you said Halsey.
I did.
Copy that, on our way. Don't need command to tell me. Been all hers half my life.
I requested your assistance, Commander, and do not need a report on events that occur on my own doorstep. What I do require is a detailed account of your previous engagement. George, it's been too long.
Mom,
What have you done with my armor?
just some additions I've made.
Indeed. Visegrad Relay. Its data center was home to one of my xenoarchaeologists, Professor Laszlo Sorvad. Perhaps you could shed some light on his death.
If he was a civilian male in his mid-60s, he died with a Covenant energy sword through his abdomen.
Elites, then.
They engaged us as well. It was just after we found your scientist daughter, Mom. She was hiding in the,
Irrelevant. The Elites. Tell me more about them.
3, Zealot class. One got bias. The leader, from the looks of him.
Zealots. You're certain?
Their armor configuration matched.
Shield strength, too.
I gave the order not to pursue. Our primary objective was to get the station's relay back online.
Your primary objective? Commander, are you a puppet or a Spartan?
Ma'am?
There are those at ONI, myself included, who believe the Covenant dispatch elite advanced teams to hunt down artifacts of value to their religion. Survivor accounts suggests such teams are small, nimble, and almost always Zealot class. No doubt they came to the station for the abundance of ONI excavation data stored there. And you let them get away.
Data retrieval was not a command directive. Even had we known, we had other more urgent matters to attend to.
Like warning the planet.
Professor Sorvad's final entry in his field notes made reference to a latchkey discovery. Latchkey. Not a word he would use lightly. So let's hope that the data module your Lieutenant Commander stole contains it.
Cat?
Before you ask, I was alerted the moment you attempted to access its contents. as I am with any unauthorized tap. That data is classified Tier 1. I could send you to the brig for interfering with my work.
Maybe you'd like to join her.
I'm sorry?
We're currently under Emergency Planetary Directive, Winter Contingency. I'm sure you're familiar with the punishment for civilian interference with the Spartan deployment.
Are you threatening me, Commander?
Just making a reading suggestion, ma'am. Let's move, Noble Team.
That will be all, George.
Alright, so that was Oni Sword Base. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Definitely let me know in the comments what you guys thought, any comments or suggestions, anything like that, and I will see you in the next one.